Well, it's the end of day 3 of the Kentucky Bourbon Festival, and Bardstown has come alive with visitors and locals alike, revelling in the festivities. We've had a busy day soaking up the vibrant atmosphere, learning about the intrinsic history of Bardstown, chatting with Mayor Dick Heaton and visiting the distilleries. Here's a fact out of the blue for you. Where we're standing is right near the very first successful amputation of a leg at the hip joint. Stressing successful. It was performed by Dr. Walter Brashear. That's one more R than the governor, not a relation. Now, the big event last night was the Kentucky Bourbon All-Star Sampler, where there were people lining up to meet the legends of the bourbon world, sampling the different whiskies and generally getting in the mood for festival celebrations. There was also a lot of hugging and love in the room, but you'll see that right now.
It'll take a long time to focus on this show.
Cheeky.
She can't get away. We got her, Jimmy.
Now, Fred, you get to hug women like that and make bourbon. What a good life.
I got the best life going. And when you're Jim Beam's great-grandson, you know I've had a pretty good ride.
You have had a good ride.
Oh, yeah. I'm not done yet either.
Are you kidding me? The day in the life of a master distiller, it's just a walk through the park. It may be Central Park, but, it's still a walk through the park.
This is a neat event. It's the first time we've done it, and I think what's exciting about it is everybody that's coming here is a fan of bourbon, and I think overall it's just a celebration of bourbon and what the Bourbon Festival is all about.
I see one guy here. He's wearing.
He's waiting, isn't he?
Yeah, he's getting top heavy there with his.
From Mexico to try to get Parker Beam's signature.
Has it been, being brought up in a bourbon family like that?
Oh, I was pretty popular in college.
I bet.
You can well imagine when people find out you're Jim Beam's great-grandson.
You can
get invited to all the parties.
You can stock those parties pretty well.
Oh, yeah. That's why it took me 8 years to get out of college, but, it's okay.
I'm in heaven. Look, surrounded by distillers.
Yeah, that's
Beautiful.
right. Yeah. What more could you want?
It doesn't get any better than that, does it?
It doesn't get any better than this.
That's right. We're booked every night and every hour almost.
Really?
We got a little time to catch a nap, but that's about it.
So how is this for a 50th birthday present?
Oh, this is a wonderful present. Look at all those signatures. This is a great place to be, and this is a whole lot of fun.
So you came here especially for your 50th?
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Amelia. Tell me about this.
I entered the modified category for the Kentucky Bourbon Shots. Actually, I took a picture of a bottle of Booker No. I don't know if you're familiar with Andy Warhol, pop art, the Marilyn Monroe picture. Well, I took the bottle of Booker No and modified it to have the 4 different colors. And I entered it this year, the last day of the contest. Got an email a couple days ago, and I was so excited. I won last year black and white, this year modified, hopefully color next year.
Now, I don't know if that's a Kentucky Southern accent.
Somewhere east of Kentucky. About 3,000 miles east of Kentucky, yes.
You want to say something to the people back home?
Yes, hello Singlemalt TV, hello all my friends in the Scotch whisky business. I am still alive. I haven't quite defected. I still sometimes drink some Scotch, but bourbon is now my drink of choice. Sorry guys, I have an American son, what can I say?
I guarantee it. You're surrounded by beams. That could be trouble.
Oh, it could be trouble.
A lot of trouble. Yeah.
You're a bottle of coke. you're a Harley home. Kentucky bourbon, hair of the dome. You're the first one I call when I get the need. The last of a dying breed. When I eat, it's meat and three. When I drink, that's up to me. Where I lay my head when the long hard day is through. Good thing, that's up to you. You're a bottle of Coke, you're a Harley home. Kentucky bourbon, hair of the dome. You're the first one I call when I get the need. The last of a dying breed. I'm a bottle of Coke, I'm a Harley home. Kentucky bourbon, hair of a dome. I'm the first one you call when you get the need. The last of a dying breed. In a field full of corn, a rose is still a weed. The last of a dying breed.
Now I'm here at the Baxter Station, which is a really popular neighbourhood eatery, and I'm here with Andrew, the owner. How are you, Andrew?
I'm great. How are you doing?
Fantastic. This is a great place.
Well, it's one of Louisville's more historic places, and we like to keep the neighborhood feel.
Yep.
Do really nice food, serve lots of bourbon.
I can smell that food already. It's pretty good.
Yeah, very good.
Now tell me a little bit about the history of the place. Why is it called Baxter Station?
Well, this has been an ongoing neighborhood sort of pub tavern since the 1890s,
Wow.
and it was in one family. It was in the Stockman family till about the 1970s.
Yep.
It changed hands a couple times, and the guys I got it from felt they had to have a theme, so they put a model train in here that runs
You
around.
can see it going around.
And changed the name of it to Baxter Station after the original Baxter Station, which is a stop on the interurban rail line.
Yeah, fantastic. Now tell me, as the train's going around there, I can see it's got glass partitions and a little bit of fish wire. Is that to keep the bourbon safe?
Well, it's to keep the bourbon safe up
And the
there
customers?
and the customers safe over here. If one of those trains comes off the track, the engines weigh about 5 or
heavy.
10 pounds.
Oh, look
So
at this. Getting food already. That smells amazing. What have we got?
This is our house smoked pork chop.
Yep.
We smoke it in-house. We smoke the whole loin, and then we cut them to order. We use Kentucky cherry wood,
Yeah.
and the sauce is a bourbon and butter sauce, very simple with a little bit of garlic in it.
That smells so good. What have we got over here?
This is our bourbon fried chicken. You know, Kentucky's famous for that. We have lightly chicken breasts, lightly dredged in flour, and then they'll gently fried, and it has it's finished off with a red pepper bourbon velouté sauce.
Okay.
This is a new item to our menu. It's Kentucky raised bison brisket.
That's a pretty heavy plate.
Well, you know, we're going into wintertime. Everyone needs to eat heartier for the winter. But it's Kentucky bred bison, which is super lean, very flavorful.
It's not super lean when you have this much of it.
Well, we believe in giving a good sized portion.
That's
here.
fantastic. And bison's pretty popular
It's
in the
very
region.
popular. It's got great flavor. It's a little more expensive than regular beef, but it's leaner. And the only problem with it is it cooks really fast.
Oh,
So you
really?
gotta pay real good attention to it.
So it's just a
It's like rare like that. So
Do you find that a lot of tourists come in on the Urban Bourbon Trail?
we are we're the newest stop on the Urban Bourbon Trail, so we're looking very forward to having out-of-town visitors come in. We do have a lot of bourbon drinkers, but you know, it's hard to identify where they're from unless they come in and say, "Oh, we heard about you here, or we saw you there." So.
Or unless they have an accent like mine.
little Australian accent. It's not a bad thing.
What's your favourite bourbon?
I have, I kind of like the bourbons done by the Van Winkle family.
That's
12-year
amazing.
lot D is a very tasty one.
Yep.
But they tend to be highly allocated, which we don't necessarily
You're
want
not
everyone
allowed
in
to have it.
world.
The customers have to have
exactly.
it. What are these ones?
Well, that's just a traditional Manhattan.
Yep.
And probably made that with Maker's
Woodford.
Mark.
Yeah.
This is our house cocktail. This is made with Woodford.
Yep.
And this is just a little bit modified old-fashioned with a little bit of orange juice in it.
Okay.
And the key ingredient to any good cocktail is good bourbon.
Exactly. Oh, that's delicious. Really good. Cheers.
Cheers.
Sorry, we should have cheersed first. That way I get another sip.
Now that is tasty.
Now, my favourite part.
This is our bourbon pecan chocolate torte. It's made by our pastry chef Amy Berry. She makes all of our desserts, and you can put bourbon in just about anything.
I can tell that, lots of the people in the neighbourhood would definitely be coming down here, but a lot of the tourists as well, with food like that and cocktails like those.
Well, we love to have out-of-town visitors, but we also, we have lots of local regulars that come in all the time.
Yeah.
And we're very well known for the food we do and just for a very comfortable, casual, family type atmosphere.